folks, this is Pastor Mike Hoggart, pastor of Bethel Church in Festus, Missouri, and head of Prophetic Research Ministry with another Watchman video broadcast. Just about everything that we're going to put on the broadcast today was sent in by you. I get probably close to 100, maybe more emails every single day, and it's like if I don't keep up with them every day, they'll just stack up higher and higher, and I'll never get through them. And I appreciate what you're sending. Just because I didn't necessarily respond to something that you sent in, hey, Pastor Mike, take a look at this article, or Pastor Mike, look at this, or sometimes you'll ask me, Pastor Mike, take a look at this, and then get back to me. Okay, I'll try. I can't always promise that I can do that because I get so much. But I started collecting these, and I print out just about everything that you send to me, and I archive it and so on. I've got it there. But a lot of the stuff that we're going to talk about today, you sent to me through an email. Pastor Mike, take a look at this article. Some of it is going to be follow-up information on some things that we've talked about. In fact, a lot of it is. We're going to talk about conspiracies. We're going to talk about a surveillance society. In fact, the first article that I have here deals with that. We're going to talk about Lady Gaga. Just got to deal with Lady Gaga, the big secret. We're going to talk about what's going on in the church and everything. Let's get right to it, because I got some neat things I'm going to show you from the Word of God today. Our super top secret documents that the devil doesn't want you to know about. We have them right here for you. All right? Here we go. Tiny spy planes could mimic birds or insects. You'll never look at hummingbirds the same again. The Pentagon has poured millions of dollars into the development of tiny drones inspired by biology. Let's see. God creates it and then we copy it. Each equipped with video and audio equipment that can record sights and sounds. They could be used, let me change that. They will be used to spy, but also to locate people inside earthquake-crumpled buildings and detect hazardous chemical leaks. The smaller, the better. Yeah, right. And what you're going to see on here, I've got something I can't wait to get to. What you're going to see, what you see here, is them telling you, this is to help us. We're going to help humanity with this. This is a good thing that we did. Okay? And you get this, right? This sort of adds a new dimension to a little bird told me. Okay? Because what the Pentagon has done is that they sit around Defense, what was it? DARPA. Defense Advanced Research Projects. In other words, we sit in these little offices, in these underground bunkers, and we sit and we dream up ways of making your life miserable. That's what they're doing. They sit and dream up ways of how they can spy on every single thing we're doing, and now they have these little hummingbird things. I mean, you see the picture of it here. I mean, this thing would probably look just like a hummingbird if you didn't know the difference and if you weren't paying attention, because most of the times we're not paying attention to what goes on around us, and they fly this little hummingbird in. The thing could almost be in your house for all you know. They said that it could mimic insects. Okay? Well, how many bugs do you have in your house right now? I mean, like real bugs. I'm not talking about spy-and-see bugs, but real bugs in your house that you don't know about. And what I'm telling you is that they can monitor, whoever they are. Remember the all-seeing eye video that we did? Lucifer's network that he's building of total information awareness. That's what this is all about. And this is a follow-up sent by one of our viewers, and I really appreciate it. Here's the next one. This is... we talked about Lady Gaga and her egg, her scrambled egg, scrambled already. We talked about Lady Gaga and her egg and the symbolism of it. She sang a song at this concert at the Grammy Awards called Born This Way. Now she's releasing the video to this, and I don't know if you know anything about Lady Gaga's video, and I don't encourage you to watch, especially I don't encourage you to watch with children in the room. In fact, the Born This Way video, I am only going to show you like the first 5 seconds and the last 5 seconds of it. That's all I'm going to show you. The rest of it is okay, you don't want to watch it. So I'm going to show you the first 5 seconds right here. Ready? Go. Okay? Are you with me so far? We have the chalice, okay, the upside down triangle. There's that unicorn. Remember when we talked about in let's see, what was it? Psalm 22. Psalm 22, we were dealing with the zodiac, the beasts that are encircling here, and here we have Jesus on the cross, and he's describing some of these. He describes the bull, which is Taurus. He describes the lion, which is Leo. He talks about the womb that he was born from. That's Virgo. He talks about I'm poured out like water. That's Aquarius. And then he mentioned unicorns at the assembly of dogs. That's Sirius, the dog star. He mentioned, I can't find it right here, but he mentioned unicorns. That's what that imagery is right there, okay? It's a beast. This is Capricorn. But that's the first 5 seconds of the video. Let me show you the last 5 seconds of the video, okay? So you get the imagery here. I'll put them together. That is known as the blade and the chalice, or as above, so below. It sort of indicates to you, and we've talked about this gigantic, huge, large secret that is being kept hidden from the world, and I believe now is being revealed, not just through us here, but a lot of different, we're catching on, okay? We're catching on to this thing, and I've got my Bible open to Daniel chapter 2, and I'm going to show you something here in just a little bit. But this is the as above, so below symbol. This is, if you want to put it in perspective, as it was in the days of Noah. And in the days of Noah, when the floods came upon the earth, they came from two sources. They came up from the ground. That's this symbol pointing upward. They came down from the heaven. That is Revelation chapter 12 and Revelation chapter 9 together, or Revelation 13, or however. I mean, there's so many places in the Bible that talk about this. But the flood of iniquity that is going to be poured out on planet Earth in the last days comes from two sources. It comes from above, and it comes up from below, and that's the imagery here, and that fits in with the Orphic egg and her song being born this way. It talks about the statements that she made about her DNA being transformed and changed, and we have a lot to discuss on that. But if you don't do anything but watch the first 5 and the last 5 seconds of Lady Gaga's Born This Way video, since you understand the language of symbolism, you get it. You understand what the secret is behind this video, this song, the stunt that she pulled at the Grammy Awards, and everything that goes along with it. That symbol is related to the square and compass of Freemasonry. Notice the as above, so below, the blade and the chalice. The triangle pointing up, the triangle pointing downward, the Star of David. Here it is in an ancient alchemical symbol. I want you to notice that the symbol is that of an egg, and we have a male and a female joined together in the same body. And they're holding the compass and the square, showing you the fusion of the opposites. By the way, they're surrounded by the 7 planetary bodies, which is the 7 heads of the beast, and they're inside this big, gigantic egg. And, I mean, you get it, okay? You get it. And there's another symbol here, and this one was sent to me by one of our watchers. It has the blade and the chalice, or the square and the compass, or the as above, or so below. I mean, it's got all of them embedded in it. Maybe it doesn't mean anything, or maybe it does. Several of you sent me this